I wonder what it was like. Nothingness. It must have been nothing less than utter chaos, with the presence of absence so acute that all those standing astute over the primordial pool of cool water wondered what God was going to do next. But for a moment, God hovered. And I wonder what God was wondering about. I do not think, knowing God, that it was indecision or hesitation. No. I think it was hope. You see, the Creator, that is He, the great Elohim, He anticipated the entirety of reality in that moment. Before time existed, our God, who is known as Yahweh, took a second. God wondered. God looked into the chaos and saw a sunrise. God saw His sunrise. God saw my eyes. I think by God choosing to wonder, some wonder was fused into every aspect of what was coming, from the running, the shunning, the loving. Jesus is coming, the expunging, and our jumping back into God's arms. Wonder in its truest form was in all of those. Don't believe me? Look up. When creation was shook out of its intended dimensions, when we sank into sin due to falsified pretensions, we began to fear looking up. For we started to scan the skies for the pain in the eyes of He who made us. Yet, I beseech you, look up. Look at the sun. Not directly, obviously, but when you do, remind yourself that you were looking at a star. Hard, isn't it? We as a race find ourselves doing exactly that. Racing from one thing to another, facing each day with dismay as we realize time got the better of us again and again. We trudge through the sludge that is routine, making quick work of our slow decay into the husks of who we were made to be, free and alive and filled with contagious wonder. Dear friends, all too often do we wander as we wonder, and so rarely do we wonder as we wander. Allow me to make distinct the difference. To wander and then wonder is to find yourself in the paradigm that time and tasks are titans, and straying away, wandering, and wondering how you got where you are, and fearing the time you lost is a bleak life indeed. To wonder as you wander is to take a stroll. It's to explore for no other reason than curiosity. And like a child under 2 walking with you, you find everything fascinating. Here's how you know which habit you inhabit. If that silence made you uncomfortable, you wander as you wonder. That means that the beauty of each breath you take, each lake of opportunity you drive by, each memory you let fly by, enters and leaves unnoticed. That reality, dear friends, is not what Yahweh had in store for us. Stores of joy and life and fun and excitement and captivating beauty are what He promises us. And we cannot expect these gifts to enter with thunderous applause, nor within the confines of any specific clause. No. He makes it very clear that He tends to steer away from entertaining crowds with loud bangs and cymbals. He instead invites us to be still, for just a moment. And in that moment, do what he did over the waters. He wondered. He allowed the task in front of him, the excitement of it, and both what was ahead of him and in front of him to seep into his bones. And you want to know what he was getting excited about? You. You're his masterpiece. You are not an invention. You are creation. One is meant for function, the other is meant for relation. You are creation. So valuable that the thought of being separated from you was incompatible with the infallible Yahweh who went out of his way to make sure you could stay straight away. And so the creator of the universe had his first birthday. Merry Christmas.